Which case are we handling first? Ms. Bird?
Whichever one you're on the read, I would probably Miss Minking and McCaplett because Mr.
Mencken.
Minking is on Zoom.
Mencken?
Yes.
Okay.
Ms. McCaplett, can you come on up, please? For the moment, thank you. I want to be respectful of everyone, but
All right, this is code number 2004-55946 in the interest of Emily Mencken. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, I do.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child. Sir, your name and your relationship to the child.
Everett Minking, father.
All right, for the state.
Andrea Gerard.
And what are we doing today, Ms. Perard?
Your Honor, for full disclosure, Mr. Whitworth is the attorney of record for Mr. Minking. We are here on deferred commitment. Mr. Whitworth did reach out to me last week and indicated he had a conflict and would be unable to appear today. He did provide me information as to Mr. Minking, a payment that he has recently made. But Mr. Minking, and I informed him to have his client appear and get sworn to return, but Mr. Minking is in the state of Pennsylvania. So the sticky situation is that for me to require him to drive all the way from Pennsylvania, knowing I can't do anything, but at the same time, Mr. Minking was sworn to return to appear in person at our last court date. I did discuss this with Ms. McCallop. She is asking for a capias to be issued for him. Therefore, we are before the court on whether a capias would be issued or the case reset.
Okay, let me just look at the case for a minute. And the first order was April 2019.
I believe that is a motion to revoke order, Your Honor.
That's the agreed order concerning community supervision.
That's correct, Your Honor. So he has been previously held in contempt, placed on community supervision, revoked, and that's what we're here on, is that order revoking. It's an interesting title. And so we revoked his community supervision, and he's been here on deferred since then.
So there is a deferred commitment order somewhere.
In that order concerning community supervision, Your Honor, yes, that's the title of our basically our revoke order.
All right, last time Mother was present by telephone. And also he was present telephonically. So has there been any payments? Have there been payments made? Yes.
Yes, Your Honor, there was one payment. I can provide you a copy of the financial record if you would like.
Sure, let me look at that.
There was one payment of $475 that just posted, I believe on 11/2. And there was an additional payment, I believe, which I need to reconfirm, with her, is that it came from, I believe, possibly a tax return. It was applied to state owed money. But prior to that, it's been
Audit.
months of not. Since June. Which I believe was right around the time we were here via Zoom.
Already paid the 2003 amount that was ordered. It's less than what it was when we started. So you have received some payments, correct, ma'am?
Just paid 2 days ago, because he because of this.
I'm talking about since 2019. We received that $2,000 payment
When was that $2,000?
in April 2019. Yes. And several payments in July. I'm not going to issue a KPS on this one. Reset it at your convenience. What is there a certain day?
That's January 27th. I believe that was the last Thursday of January, our standard contempt dates. I know that in December, we are not with the holidays. I don't have a calendar here, so.
All right, sir, I'm resetting this matter to January 27th, 2022. You're sworn to return. If you do not appear, a warrant will issue for your arrest. I expect you to be present on that day or KPS will issue. Understood?
Yes, sir, I do understand.
All right.
Clarify for the record that to appear in person.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, you're going to appear in person, sir, on that day.
Understood.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused on this
Yes.
case?
All right, Wilburn.
Yes, Your Honor. Wilburn and Rita, step in that, please.
All right, this is called number 2007-54524 in the interest of Julia and Abigail Wilburn. Please, all parties raise your right hands to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the children.
Darcy Rivas, I'm the mother.
All right, sir.
Robert Wilburn, I'm the father.
And for the state,
Andrea Farrar.
and this is the first setting on a motion for enforcement.
It is the first setting in person, Your Honor, yes.
All right, let's see.
And if I may, for the record, just inform the court that Mr. Wilburn had previously hired an attorney, Mr. Paul Lavalle, I believe. It was later determined that he is no longer eligible to practice within the state of Texas, which I did again confirm this morning via State Bar website. And so since at that point, now Mr. Wilburn is requesting the court-appointed attorney. So that may explain some resets in heritage.
Okay. All right, Mr. Wilburn, you understand the state has filed a motion for enforcement of the child support order against you?
Yes, sir.
You understand that if I find that you have not paid your child support as ordered, that I could incarcerate you in the Harris County Jail for a period of time.
Yes, sir.
You also understand that when we have your hearing, you don't have to say anything, you don't have to sign anything, you have a right to remain silent.
Yes, sir.
Further understand that you have a right to hire your own attorney, or if you are indigent and cannot afford one, the court can appoint one to represent you. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You have filled out this affidavit. You're asking the court to appoint an attorney to represent you.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's proceed with the. No, I'm talking, let's proceed with the hearing on the appointment on the affidavit.
Yes, Your Honor. The state would call Mr. Wilburn. Sir, are you currently employed?
Part-time.
So you work for yourself?
Yes.
On average, do you get paid per hour, a job?
Usually per hour or per
So how many hours on average are you working per week right now?
around 20.
And on average, how much are you bringing home each week?
$3 to $5.
Are you actively seeking any other work in order to compensate for the other 20 hours?
That allows I look for as much work as I can. I'm a single parent too.
You so you have additional children that reside in your home?
Yes, sir.
How many?
One that's mine and one that's my brother.
Or you live in a house or an apartment?
House.
You pay rent or mortgage?
Mortgage.
How much does the
Well, we pay the taxes on it.
so the home is paid off? And how much are you paying each month on taxes? So do you take out a loan on the equity of the home in order to pay your child support?
No, that's only $23,000.
The home is?
It's a mobile
You own a vehicle, sir?
home.
How do you get around?
I use one of my girlfriend's cars.
So are you residing with your girlfriend?
Yes.
Do you have any money in a checking account?
A couple of bucks.
Any money in savings?
No savings at all.
Anyone you can borrow money from in order to hire your own attorney?
No.
I pass the witness, Your Honor.
This is a reset date.
We can use a January 27th date, Your Honor, if Maria is fine with that. Otherwise, February.
All right, so I'm going to appoint this attorney to represent you in the matter being reset to January 27th, 2022. You're sworn to return on that day. If you do not appear, a warrant will issue for your arrest. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I just need them to sign this reset form and then they're free to go after.